Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and good day to our beautiful lecturer, Dr. Nur Fazila, and our fellow friend. We are from Group 4, and today we are going to present our slide addressing issues of the challenges, changes, and developments of the company after the pandemic's COVID 19. We choose Mydin Mohamed Holdings Berhad, and for the next slide, I will pass to my fellow group mates to explain in details and more elaborations.
Hi, my name is Nofata Akila. I will introduce about Mydin. Mydin was founded in August 1957 by the late Tuan Mydin Mohamed in Kota Baru, Kelantan. The first shop was a small wooden shop in Jalan Tok Hakim, Kota Baru, and they selling toys and general goods. Mydin history traces back to Mr. Jamal, the grandfather of Mydin's founder, which is Tuan Mydin Mohamed, who migrated from his homeland in Gujarat, India to Penang. With a startup capital at only 200 rupees, he peddled small consumer items such as pins, buttons and gum at Penang. In 1989, Mydin opened second retail outlet at Kuala Terengganu. Mydin opened first hypermarket at Subang Jaya, and now Mydin have 23 hypermarkets, 13 emporium, 3 bazaar, 2 supermarket, 2 MyMart, 1 premium supermarket, which is Sam Groceria, and 2 warehouse. Thank you.
Next is the timeline of development of Mydin. We are going to roughly view this. Okay, so in the 1957, as we know, that the establishment of the first store of Mydin's. Okay, and then the second one is actually 1978, where Mydin expand his second branch at Terengganu, using his hard-earned saving. Okay, they not rely on heavy borrowings or any financial funds, and also. We move on to the next event, which is 1987, where the third branch opened and managed by Dato' Amir Ali. Okay, this branch marked the expansions of Mydin as a local brand in retail industry, and also present 2024, which is now Mydin is already a well-known Malaysian retail chains that becomes so successful as a local brand, have 68 branches nationwide, also can give a good competitions to huge competitors like Giants, Lotus, and many more. Okay, and and persistent in promotes their slogan, "Why pay more when you can buy in bulk?" And I think the most relevant, why Mydin stay relevant in the industry, is that they always stay updated with the technologies, with the new system, and also marketing. As you can see here, the first picture is the first store of Mydin's at Kota Baru, and then the second one is the second branch at Terengganu, two wooden story shops. Okay, and then the third one is the third branch at Jalan Masjid India. Next is just the quote that I want to share, that give a meanings. Even though you plan, strategize, and implement all the rules and regulations to your business, at the end of the day, you need to consider other people's, the well-being of others, the communities. So you need to decide with your hearts as well.
Impact of COVID-19 on Mydin. Number one is operational challenges. Mydin faced supply chain disruption and inventory shortage. Mydin also implemented capacity limit and adjusted store hour. And number two, the impact of Mydin, change in customer behavior. Customers shifted to bulk buying and stockpiling, etc. Also, customers increased preference for online shopping and home delivery. The third one is economic impact. Mydin revenue fluctuation due to periodic lockdown and restriction. And Mydin also increased operation costs due to instituted health and safety protocol. The fourth one, the impact is health and safety measurement. Mydin instituted cleaning sanitation protocol, and Mydin also installed the protective barrier at checkout counter. The next impact is digital transformation. Mydin expanded e-com platform and online preference for customers that before online shopping, and also Mydin also developed mobile app for convenient shopping. And the next impact is community support. Mydin also donate incentive and fund to the affected communities that cannot afford to buy grocery, and also Mydin also collaborate with NGO to relieve effort. The last one is employee welfare. Mydin provide health and safety training for staff for them know more knowledge about COVID-19 protocol in at work. Also, Mydin implemented work from home policy for administrative role. So next, I will be explain planning that Mydin set a new strategy goal to focus on digital growth, customer satisfaction, and efficient logistics. Okay, the first one, moving control order lead to reduce customer in physical store. So MCO adjustment have recognized the impact of MCO need to plan to ingest their online presence. And the next one, Mydin need to analyze changing customer preference, like conduct the market research and use data analytics to understand the anticipated customer type need and preference. And the third one, shifted to toward digital platform. Like Mydin develop a comprehensive digital strategy to shift sale and customer engagement online. And the last one is necessity to partnership with various delivery service and logistic companies. And Mydin strategically plan to partner with reliable delivery service that logistic companies that ensure efficient and time delivery of online order.
Okay, next is the organizing. Okay, Mydin really needs an organization's control and adaptation to new business model. As we know that during the COVID-19, Mydin already took a concurrent control, which is on the conversion stage, where they already solve the problem that arise during that time. And Mydin also has gone through the output stage, where they already do a feedback controls within their employees, within the managements, and also on the customer preference and changes. And during the output stage, also might need to do some research and analyze data on the customer changes and preference. Okay, and next, post COVID 19 is that Mydin now in the input stage where they took a feed forward control. Where they recognize the impacts and the changes, and they establish e-commerce and using and utilize their digital platforms. Next is implementations of Lewis force field analysis to manage change. This I will explain in the next slide. And lastly is the behavior control to ensure adherence to new process and strategy. Okay, this Mydin needs to ensure that their employees have the same goals and objective with the company. Okay, so that the objective and goal is aligned together. All right, and then they also need to ensure the safety and health protocol and customer service standard. As we know that COVID-19 still doesn't have any cure yet. Okay, so actually they're still living among us, and actually the safety and health measure and or the protocol in ethical way actually need to be implemented in every branch until now. Okay, so for the Lewis force field model of change, as we can see at the figure at the slide, okay, at the early stage, Mydin are resistant to change, and the forces for change is very low. But I think the forces for change at that time is actually when government implemented movement control order, okay, MCO. So the number of forward that come to the physical store is reduced significantly. So likely Mydin will change in times, okay, from the P1 to go to the P2. Okay, so Mydin already recognize the impacts and the changes, so they already took an immediate actions, which is establishments of Mydin Express to address the current forces for change. And for the P2, post COVID 19, okay, Mydin resistance to change is reduced significantly because the forces for change is very high which is coming from the customer changing behavior and also the preference. Okay, because after the COVID-19, customer or people are more prefer online shoppings, digital platforms, and lots of digitalizations. Next is leading. I think Mydin has a good leader and also an effective leaderships that helps them navigate throughout the crisis. Okay, if you know Mydin from the early stage, you know that Mydin always take opportunity during the crisis, and I think they also do the same during the COVID-19. Although it's still a difficult times. For all the business out there. Okay, the leader, which is Dato Amir Ali, has an expertise in finance and banking background, so it's really beneficial to my team during the difficult times. Okay, he knows how to analyze the financial situations, how to boost their sales, how to use a limited financial situation during the difficult times, and he also has a referent power because his employees really respect him and admire him, and he also projected considerations behavior toward the employee. This shows during the COVID-19 where he Mydin does not lay off any of his employees. And next is the empowerment. Okay, Mydin always empower their employees and also providing the necessary tools and resources to adapt to any changes. Okay, empowerment is really beneficial to manager and leader because the employee will take a little bit of his job or task so that they have more times and more space to address a more difficult or critical issues that need them. Okay, and last one is that Dato Amir Ali, which is the leader of the Mydin, motivate their employees by using the Maslow hierarchy of needs towards the employee. Okay, the hierarchy of Maslow figure is triangle, right? So at the lowest stage, Mydin already ensure a safe and good work environments. Also, give a job security to them to alleviate fears and also maintain the moral of the employees. Okay, so when this need is fulfilled by the company, so the employees can fulfill others' needs by themselves. Uh, Stage by stage. Okay.
Mydin has taken a few initiatives in controlling its resources and organization to ensure they stayed upbeat in the past-pandemic COVID-19 period and astonishingly relevant through our country's adjustments to the endemic lifestyle. The first initiative applied by Mydin is they continuously monitor and optimize online marketing strategies and platform performance. Mydin is very committed in improving their e-commerce platform, enhancing their websites and mobile apps. This is to ensure that they can provide an easy access platform while rendering a joyful shopping experience to their customers. In addition to that, Mydin is also active in various social media platforms, such as Facebook and Instagram, where they post the current promotion and offers. The second initiative is implementing Mydin Express. Mydin has established 12 of its stores that allows their customer to shop in advance through their online websites and pick up their orders later on from these selected stores. Third initiative is engaging in corporate social responsibilities, CSR, which allows them to maintain a positive corporate image. With the tagline, Mydin Prihatin, zahirkan kesyukuran, semangatkan keriangan, Mydin remains actively involved in supporting sustainability campaigns and organizing events such as Jelajah Mydin Prihatin Food Bank, and Mydin Prihatin Education Support.
Here are a few recommendations that we can suggest to Mydin Mohamed Holdings Berhad. Firstly is to develop a standard operating procedure for precautionary crisis management. This SOP should establish clear guidelines and protocols to navigate various scenarios such as pandemic, economic downturns, natural disaster, and other crises. Mydin should include a continuous feedback mechanism for employees and customers to provide insight on the effectiveness of these procedures. Detailed steps within the SOPs should be created to address deviation promptly, ensuring preparedness for future challenges. The second recommendation is to embrace digitalization and the fourth industrial revolution technologies.
Mydin should be ready to embrace digital transformation with advanced technologies across its operations. They could use AI for demanding forecasting, customer service chatbots, and personalized marketing. Additionally, to enhance customer experience through AR, VR, Mydin could use it for virtual store tours and product demonstration, integrating smart inventory system for automated stock monitoring and reordering, which aligns with their Smart Chef initiative. Thirdly, Mydin should strengthen employee behavioral control and support. To manage employee behavior during crisis, it's crucial to train leaders and managers to maintain calm, influence, provide support, and fostering a positive work environment. Equally important is caring for their well-being, focusing on mental health, offering flexible work arrangement, and promoting wellness activities. This is to ensure they are prepared for emergencies. Lastly, the fourth recommendation is to establish and strengthen e-commerce platform and logistics services. To set up an in-house e-commerce platform and logistics system for Mydin, Mydin can begin by creating a user-friendly website and mobile app that include features such as personalized recommendations, easy navigation, and secure payment options. Mydin must continuously improve the platform based on user feedback to ensure a superior shopping experience. For logistics, Mydin can establish its own delivery service to minimize dependence on external partners, providing greater control and flexibility. Then, Mydin should centralize logistic operation using a comprehensive management system to streamline processes, boost efficiency, and cut costs. Other than that, necessary infrastructure can be developed by building strategically located warehouse and acquiring delivery vehicles, as well as recruiting and training an in-house logistic team to maintain consistent performance. Mydin shall implement performance metric and conduct regular audits to monitor and enhance the effectiveness of logistic and e-commerce operations. This step will enable Mydin to deliver a seamless and reliable shopping experience for its customers. For now, Mydin only depends on external e-commerce like Shopee, Lazada, TikTok, and more instead of having in-house e-commerce.
This is just the appendix of Mydin, where it shows that how crowded Mydin back in then, Mydin during the COVID, Mydin shops using external platform such as Shopee, Mydin's support government's campaign, Jom Beli Barangan Malaysia, and also how commitments Mydin it is toward the CSR. With that, that's all from us. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for listening to us, and thank you for enjoying our presentations. Thank you.